to Pokemon Violet. We beat this game once already, but halfway through Pokemon Sword that we just wrapped up, let me just make sure I don't mess up names here or anything. PoisonDart66 mentioned that they were playing. Oh, let's just continue running through the house so we don't take forever. There we go. Okay. PoisonDart66 mentioned using a realistic Pokemon team, things that could work in real life if they exist. So, let's do that. We're gonna play through Pokemon Violet, only using Pokemon that could feasibly exist. That's going to extend to their moves as well. I have no idea how this is gonna work, but they mentioned it, and by the sounds of it, when they were talking, they were part way through their games, so I fully concede they're gonna be a lot better than me and know what they're doing, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know where the line's gonna be drawn. In my mind, things like a Caterpie is a caterpillar. That works. That does exist. A Magikarp is a fish. Fish exist. Things like a Charizard is a giant fire-breathing dragon with an eternally burning fire on its tail. That's gonna be off limits. Talk to the people, I think it was? Is it upstairs? Okay, upstairs. And then, you know, likewise logic for the moves that they learn. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Let's see. Okay. I think it's safe to say a hat and bag exists. We're safe so far. I wore both today. So, a hat and bag, check. Why am I reading them? Yes, I know. We've played this already. So, this is just gonna be mashing through this at the start. I'm not gonna read all of this again. We've read it. Okay, go through. We've done this before. Relevant cup. My tea ready. And that loading string. Every Pokemon game has an hour and a half of an intro. Okay. Oh, no, so it's one of these three elected partners. Spiritito, the grass, Sprout, Footcoco, the fire, and Quaxley, the duckling. Bump. Okay. Itchy nose. Why is my nose always itchy when we record? Nothing. Okay, this is an easy choice on starters. We got our Rotom phone. Off we go. So now we have to run down to the end of the street. Full on sprint in here. Oh. Oh, look at this exciting gameplay. Oh, look at that. Cutting the corner there. Saving time. Some speedrun strategies going on. There we go. Thank you for letting us run. That's a fancy house. That's really cute. Okay, now we get to choose a starter. Due to the nature of the challenge here, only using ones that feasibly work, there's only one call. There we go. Let us choose our starter. Come on. That's what I get for smashing B really fast. Oh well. I want to choose the chat, but it's the duck. See, here's my thinking, right? The fire thing. What is this? And it breathes fire. That just doesn't work. The cat? Right now, yes, a cat is a thing. Cats exist, that's all good. But as soon as it evolves once, it turns into this weird bipedal thing. And generally we don't have bipedal cats, which only gets worse once we evolve at a certain time. The duck stays a duck. It gets bigger, but ducks are already bipedal like that, and it's just a bigger duck. So this one, the fire guy, we can't use. Just flat up can't. The cat, we can, but only until it evolves once. The duck lasts. So I think it's the same thing we chose last time we played this, but it's the only real choice we can use for something that we can make sure stays on the team. In its fully evolved form, it does have like a weird floaty thing going on with its tail, but I feel like it's just, we can just say it's transparent and, you know, it's fine. So make sure I don't misspell it, because this is suggested by PoisonDart66. All lowercase. So let's just call it after you to start us off with. I really want to make sure I don't misspell this. It is just a compound word with some numbers, but I really don't want to. Okay, there we go. Oh, it fits perfectly. Look at that. So now we have a Pokemon that for sure stays with us. We have one, no matter what, we have a Pokemon. If we decide that every other one doesn't work, we have one. So for the sake of deciding if a Pokemon works, I am not going to read too deep into the Pokédex, because those get crazy, and if you start counting things like Pokemon being able to jump over buildings and being hotter than the sun and all of that, nothing would apply ever. So we're gonna kind of just ignore Pokédex entries for this, because that is way too much, way too fast. Gonna take a This is why you should be spamming A, not B. Okay, all of these moves are fine. Pound, that is hitting something. Anything can do that. Growl, basically every animal ever can growl. And yeah, water gun, again, that is a thing animals can do. So we're good. Right now, we're fine. I don't know how far we're gonna take water gun. Like, bigger water guns? Are those valid? Or just like the weaker one because nothing blasts out torrential volumes of water or anything, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna swap to the machine A instead of B here. Pokédex app. When I was thinking about the intro to this game, I totally forgot that whole, like, run over to the school and then deal with all the school stuff and the whole thing with Miraidon. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's go learn how to catch Pokemon. Pokemon games need a skip intro option. Okay. Better go to school so that we can immediately leave. Off we go. I say every Pokemon game has a ridiculously long intro, but we'll wait until ZA comes out. Then we'll see how that one goes. You can catch damage. We should deal damage, but it's a level 3 Lechonk, so on the first route. Okay, Lechonk's safe, right? Like, it's a pig. There's nothing special about it, it's just a pig. Added to your party. Yeah, this is fine. Ten more. Even when the Chomp evolves, it's still just a pig. So I think we're fine. That one we're good. They're just a little bug. Same idea as like Caterpie and such. That's just a bug. Come on down. Come on down. You're gonna... Okay! Do we use it? I wasn't... Yes it is. The first hop-up we saw on Route 1. Yep. I mean, this is just a bird. We can use bird. I wasn't prepared for... You can see all the other ones in the background are like paint. That one was green. I didn't think about that. I did not expect that to be a problem this early. Like, the first Pokemon after the taunt kind of early. Okay, yeah, you can see some of the other ones in the background that were like paint. That one was green. I guess we don't make a decision now. Is there... I'm just too good, right? Yeah, it's just... Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. We're just gonna hold on to it for now and figure that out later. I saw it in the background fighting other stuff, and I was like, wait a minute. Those are, yeah, those are like pink, not green. So, first time I played Violet, I almost walked right past a shiny Lechonk because it was spawned like right at the start, and I was like, no, they just look like that, I guess. It's just a new Pokemon. And my wife had to be like, but it looks different, you should go check it out. And that's how I got a shiny Lechonk. Apparently, Route 1 of Violet is the place to be. What do we even... Okay, you know what? We're just gonna use it because it's cool. And how often is that gonna come up? Like, really? You can use real Pokemons and shinies. There we go. How long have we been recording? 22 minutes now since we started. So, there's my shiny guide on how to catch Pokemon. See, if you want to find shinies, you start the game, you find a Pokemon. Hey, it's shiny! In our Brilliant Diamond playthrough, we also got the shiny Geodude, like, right off the bat, too. Is this gonna be the trend in our games? We get what? Arceus, we got the Yanma. Yeah. Okay. It's a thing. In my playthroughs, we got one shiny at the start, every time, guaranteed. And that's our one. And I just keep restarting my games and just get shinies all the time. Have every shiny that can spawn on the first route. Wasn't expecting a shiny before we even met Miraidon. Change the rules that early in the game, eh? Okay, so that totally exists, right? Like, lightning jet dragons? That's a thing. Yeah. See, right outside my window right now. You can't see it, it's off camera, but there's totally a lightning jet dragon. Oh yeah, a whole family of them just jetting by. Doing their lightning dragon things. Along with blobs that have leaf helicopters off their heads. Okay. Is there anything in here we can catch? Well, I hope it wants us to follow it, so we really have no other option. The early normal types are kind of what I'm relying on for Pokemon that can exist. This here's a little thing. There's no obvious reason I can see why you couldn't be a thing. You're just a small little ferret. Yungoos, it's a mongoose, not a ferret. Right there. They're fine. I want to say Diglets could be a thing, just a little burrowing mole kind of deal. But I have no idea what it looks like, which is kind of the point. And I really have no idea if it's reasonable to say that Diglets are a feasibly realistic creature. So I'm just going to play it safe and not. When in doubt, I'm going to err on the side of caution and say it doesn't work. No? Is that a no to Diglett? You're fine. Wasn't there? Yeah, there's something over here. So the problem with going for any kind of realistic Pokemon is anything not normal and most fighting are going to be hard to find. It is going to be difficult to find one that works that's like fire type, for example. Flying is going to be pretty easy, that's just birds. Psychic is going to be near impossible. Ghost is going to be a problem. Same with Dark. Fairy. That is just dog with horn. Could it work? You have to stop and think about it. Yeah, I feel like these dogs are on the maybe side. What even? Pokemon Houndour. Dark Fire. The baby at least before evolution. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. When it's still the pre-evolution one, it's just a puppy. It doesn't turn into like demon dog yet. Hard to say, or I don't know. Both of those are the same. I like her phone case. They're like black and light blue. Star-shaped rays are shot at opposing Pokemon. I think it's safe to say we're not using Swift. So the lighthouse? Lighthouses exist. We're safe. Okay, I'm stepping through it. So if anybody somehow was watching this without knowing Pokemon Violet, he's just like, oh, I know this Pokemon, and we're all like, how? And he's like, let's battle. And that's about it. Work up. Because it's attack and special attack sensor. Okay, that's fine. That's all good. So far, we're still safe. Did this do more? No. I'm still just shocked we got a shiny that fast. That is a pretty cool city. Beautiful nature stuff. Okay. Back to trying to find Pokemon that we can use. Against Ellen, that's fine. I'm gonna say no to Tarantula. It's just a spider with some thread, but that feels like way too much thread for that, you know? Smart. I feel like Psyduck works because it's just a duck, but only pre-evolution. Let's see. I think this way down here there's just some wiglets at the beach, which have the same problem as Diglett, where it's hard to say anything about it, so I'm gonna go with no. Yeah, this is just onto that beach, and there's just some wiglets down there. But is there anything else that spawns in the water? That I don't remember. Whizzle? I mean, I don't see why not. Whizzle seems fine. But we have a lot of water already. And by a lot, I mean we have one, but like we already have one. We do have our 6. Although I'm probably not going to use Yungoos much. Okay. Let's side out to sleeping in a tree. There's the little Jimmy draw here. I'll take your coin at least. What about this way? More Pokeballs. Seems a lot of just stuff on the ground. More Pokeball. We're also gonna go with no. I really don't know how I feel about Fido. It's a dog. Dogs exist. It's a dog made of bread. Breads exist. It's a dog made of bread. That doesn't... It wouldn't be able to do anything. Bread does not move. That's a lot. Lots. Okay. What else do we have around here? We have a little bird already, and that should be fine all the way through. It does become a fire bird, but it's just a bird. If we ignore the fire moves it learns, it should be fine. Again, we're just gonna not use Swift. Although it would be pretty great. Okay, that seems to be about it for here. Okay, let's just head to the stroll. Doesn't appear to be much else of interest around here. Two Pokemon. You said that last time too. And the crit. Absorb. Okay, quick attack's fine. That's just tackle but fast. Well, we're not using our tackle, strange up, tackle, disarming voice. That all seems good. That seems good. Absorb is that's fine. Tackle there, that's fine. Okay. I just wanted to experience on something other than our starter. Charming Cry uses emotional damage to the opponent. Okay. Let's just do emotional damage to them. I mean, sure, emotional damage exists. Now I'm really glad I didn't use one of the flying ones we have. Yep, that's Pokemon. One's water, two's flying. This Thundershock might be a problem. Right. Are you just high enough level to be faster than it? Because you're 9. Oh, it's also 9. I see. Yep, that went how I expected that to go. Okay. We should have leveled a bit more first. You have quick attack. So that's something. It's something. Does that mean you can't terrestrialize? I believe we can't yet. We unlock that in a minute when we go inside. So... Yeah, there's no terrestrialize option. Can I survive onto a string shut off? Oh, no ever. Oh, I see what you're saying, because that's not a normal... I see what you're asking now. Okay, here we just lose. I just not, eh? General... You have Splash? Why do we have Splash? I just, yeah. Animals generally don't have giant light bulbs on their heads. It took a hit. It didn't matter, but I'm impressed. Yeah. I just pretend to say no terrestrializing at all. We should probably be above level 5. Just over half for levels, not a great place to be. Does it matter? Okay, so it didn't even matter. But we are under leveled a lot. We might have to terrestrialize like once or twice. Just like have to for tutorial purposes. I don't remember. Oh, we're not gonna do a level up more. Okay, we're gonna go in. Because we also have another, at least one more battle I can remember. The introduction to Team Star? Was that this one? Those people. Okay. Let's go get our Pokemon some more levels, I guess, because that was bad. Head to the store gates. Well, this is a gate. I'm just trying to remember where different Pokemon are. These are just the little birds. Those are all fine. We have them already, though. We have the Chonk already. We have... There's not a lot else around here. I thought there was more options. Can we just... Oh, no, there's a cliff here, okay. Jump off. And jump off. Yeah, I'm gonna say Fido's off limits because it's really hard to battle with bread. Yeah. Pharos would be fine, that's just a bowl. Whatever that thing is probably wouldn't be though, that's just... It looks like a radish. Which has the same bread problem. What about over here? We never went up. You're a seed. Could that exist? Sure. Is that a animal that I could battle with? No. Let's see. We have little bud thing. There's more little bud thing. There's this whole section over here. I think there's stuff over here. Besides just the same things we're seeing. Or not? There's a flamingo! Okay. Flamingos exist. Okay. We're going to replace Yungoos with this. Winged attack. I think that's fine. Just hit them with it. Yeah, you just shouldn't have rammed them with a wing. That's good. We're probably never going to use Growl, so... Isn't here known as Synchronous? Its entire flock is fantastic. Yeah, flamingo. It's a flamingo. That's fine. And we're replacing Yungoos because that evolves into a weird bipedal thing. And it kind of just stands up, so it's not that crazy. But it starts to get questionable, and we'll just avoid that whole thing. Anything else around here? And then silence are fine, but only at the start. It wouldn't stay in our party for long. No to these. I didn't even see you. Nothing immediately strikes me as impossible about Wooper. Having said that, feel like it... I don't want to immediately say no to... What is Fairy Wind? These are attacks by stirring up a fairy wind to strike the target. We're just gonna say no. Poison fish. They seem fine, but it also feels like a bit of a stretch, so I'm just gonna not. We'll keep it, and we can always bring it out later. Wasn't that whole, like, muddy, swampy area? We should go pretty far this way. I was not expecting us to go so much. The ruins over there. Who's the lowest set? So you're the lowest, we'll put you up top. Heck, that's fine. It's supposed to move used immediately before. So that's sure. Twice in a row. It checked. That's also fine. It's also a bird, and there's a fighting type move on it. So. Okay, Drowsy's a no. Just one more. And there we go. It looked like the Drowsy on the far left that's half cut off was like clapping for us for winning. Detached. That should be fine. Okay. No to Drowsies. And that's all that's here, eh? Just a lot of Drowsy. Side dodge, but again, we couldn't use it for long. Okay. We kind of cleared out the starting area of stuff that we can catch that would be valid for this run. So now it's to level things. I think we got everything that we were allowed to. So we're gonna run back to some of those trainers that we didn't battle. This is a really big area they let you explore. Oh. I don't know why I'm grabbing the demigirls, it does not matter. None of you are good. Well, for long. Super potion. You're just turtle. Turtle's fine. Detect. Yeah. I see nothing wrong with Choodle. Do we want to Choodle? I don't think we do. What does Stutterbud even evolve into? It's just a bud, but is it a reasonable bud? Oh, Stutterbud. Oh, it just evolves into Butterfly. Okay. That's fine. Uh... Strudel is water. Yeah. Okay. No, we're not gonna use it all. Does we even have our starter's water anyway? It's the butterfly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We can't go into the water. Can we even get up here? Or is this gonna be too steep? I see. Do we have to run all the way around? Okay. Sorry, thanks for letting me know it's the butterfly, but I was already searching Google for it, so I missed your message about how it's a butterfly until it was too late. But you were absolutely correct. And butterfly should be fine. That's just, you know, a thing. So I think our team is good. The only questionable one is our Firebird, but there's nothing fiery about it exactly. It's just a orange bird. So as long as we are careful about move selection and keep it as mostly just a flying type, it should be okay. And now that we're back in sort of the central area of this place, we can battle all the trainers we can. Like this one. Oh yeah, that's just a fighting type move into all these early normals. That's gonna be really useful. There we go. You're now 9. We have some 8s though, so we'll... Not summary. I was having a hard time with that. There we go. You're just a little ball puff. Could that exist? Probably, but... There's a person there. Okay, Bounce Sweet is definitely not. For the same reason Fido isn't. That is not a... Echoed voice. Use a test with the echoing voice. This move is usually said that by Pokemon's power is boosted. Okay, well, echoes are a thing. I don't think anyone's gonna argue that echoes don't exist. Tech foul. So power should be boosted? That was boosted. Okay. Nope, we don't want those. It's fair to say that a small root vegetable exists and could very feasibly be a thing. But you also don't play with your food. So, no. Well, just echo voice somewhere. Hell what? I really should have known that Scatterbud becomes a butterfly thing because it takes up all of your space in Pokemon Go with the 30 of them. So it's Echo Voice again. It's fine. That. Okay. And now we're in much better shape. And we've thoroughly explored this area. So we have our starting team of sets. Pokemon that reasonably could be things. And then most of their moves, there's some that we need to replace, are also things that a creature could do. Good voice. It's power 40. It's like the same as tackle or anything, but gets stronger. Oh, it survived that one. Is there any other level? There is another level 8. Stun Spore seems fine to me. There's things that exist that can mess you up pretty bad. So, yeah. I think it's on the verge of not being okay, but it's there. Lechonk is still asleep, so we're just gonna change position with Scatterbud there. Oh, we're a bud. Oh, that didn't do too much, actually. Sure. Rigidity would be okay as it is, but it evolves into a giant metal bird, and that's where we run into problems. Ember's the first move that I don't think we can use it. Well, I say first, but like we had Fairy Wind, but that one we just didn't learn. This one. Beat 4 trainers. Okay, that's more than I was hoping. Oh, no, we haven't got it. Okay. Thunderwave's fine. We don't have anything that can learn Thunderwave, but that one's... yeah? Actually, Thunderwave would be really useful. Is there something we should replace? Probably the Lechonk. Just Thunderwave would be good. Paralyzing. I don't want to run all the way back. Because we can get a Palmy. Right here! I was thinking, oh, they spawn over by the lighthouse. Never mind. We're gonna get one right here. That's what I meant. But we can't evolve it. Can't you ride the Dragon to go back? We don't... Can we even ride the Dragon yet? I thought we couldn't. Couldn't get away. Okay. Well, never mind. Don't we have to unlock the Dragon? Like we have to finish the whole scroll segment first. And then we unlock the ability to ride the jet dragon dude after. Okay, that's a lot. We'll, our other low-level Pokemon. That's all. Oh, we could have done it with the starter button, maybe. Okay. Palmy. Palmy's just a little far-legged little critter. Like that's fine. Palmo. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have to not. We'll find another electro type. Wants to learn the move Poison Powder. Well, there's many poisonous things. That's fine. Well, replace Absorb with it. Does that... Can you even use electric moves? That not animal-like. Well, Stun Spore. Paralyzing. That's what I was thinking, is like, electric eels exist, so like, Thunder Wave, where it's just a mild electric charge to paralyze things. That's exactly what electric eels do. I mean, powder that paralyzes the target. I mean, poison powder, sure. Sleep powders, nothing really does that to put you to sleep. But not using, see, like, sleep powder isn't a thing. But now we're losing out most of the reason to have the butterflies. But anyway, but would it have to be a fish Pokemon? See, I was thinking if it wouldn't necessarily have to be a fish in itself. Because if an electric eel could produce electricity and evolve into essentially a living battery, then I don't see why a pig couldn't. Theoretically. It isn't impossible that such a thing could exist. We just only have eels that do that in real life, but other things could? The same organ that does that in the eel isn't eel exclusive, in theory. And this is a biologist here that happens to be watching and can correct this. I don't think that it could only exist in eels. I think. I mean, it doesn't exist currently, no, but it could. It reasonably could be a thing. Which is what we kind of have to go with, otherwise this is going to be my entire party for the rest of the game. So, I'm not restricting this to things that strictly do exist, purely based off the way PoisonDart phrased it. It's not necessarily things that do currently exist in real life right now. I'm restricting it to things that realistically could exist. So if it logically works within the realms of real creatures, then it's okay. Even if it doesn't necessarily currently exist. The same way, like, electric eels are electric. So I'm counting anything that any creature that can learn Thunder Wave would be okay. I'm kind of drawing the line at Thunder Wave though, because mild electric shock that paralyzes things around you, cool, that's fine. Eels do that. Pulling down giant thunderbolts from the sky to just electrocute everything, that's a bit much. Otherwise I couldn't even use this spew pud, because that's not a thing that exists. So I'm kind of stretching it to anything that realistically could be a thing. Does that make sense? Kinda. If I was stretching it to only things that exist and moves that would work for that Pokemon specifically, then pretty much anything would only ever be able to use Tackle, and that's about it. Quaxley, for example, I'm using Water Gun because there are animals that sort of little streams of water. Ducks don't. And Growl, fair. Growl and Tackle would be it. But yeah, Ducks aren't one of the animals that really hunt by them with little streams of water. But I'm using it anyway because there's animals that do. So, Quaxley, as a duck, that can spit out water. Both of those things exist. So, could a duck do it? No current duck can. But, in theory, a duck could, if it happened to have the same system that exists in other animals. I need to give some leeway, or else it becomes way too restrictive to the point of not being able to do anything. So, there has to be some within the realms of possibility, as opposed to is a thing currently. Wow, that thing does a lot of damage to the chunk. Well, the chunk is fainting if we leave it in anymore, so, what's the next lowest? Sure, Hoppa. Well, that thing did a lot of damage. Okay, so now we can terrestrialize. But like you said, we're not going to be doing that. Without terrestrializing and having a hard limit on what we can do, I expect to lose a lot more battles coming up. It's, there's going to be some that are painful. Step through this. Were there like birds on the patio up there in the top right that were only there for like 3 frames? He seems super friendly and fun. Yes, I am. Let's see. Try to see him playing everything. Ah. Spoiling a bit. Okay, so now we're free. I'm over on the store. Okay, work our way through the list. I like how it actually questions the fact that you just agree to things. Okay. Nothing's... Yep, we know Team Star from our last playthrough. Thank you for explaining them anyway. So now we can actually just go wherever. But there's the rest of the classes that we should do probably. Just get through all of these real quick. Well, quick. Okay. gym's locations on the map. That's just all the cities. Okay. So now we can go do that too. And I think there's one more room we have to go to. Never mind. Let's go there. Who is this mysterious friend of his? Oh. Assistance? Or with what? Now we can ride around on Lightning Jet Dragon. Never mind. Not riding around Jet Dragon yet. Let's go have a nap instead. I feel like I sigh a lot when I'm recording these things and streaming. These intros, though, just go on. My wife makes the absolute best tea. Okay. Now we can finally ride around on Lightning Jet Dragon. Although I do prefer actual treasure. I think I said that the first time we played this game and it still stands. Yep, that last one. Or we go find treasure. Yep, I'm ready for treasure. I like the balloons in the background. Some of these are going to be really tricky. That's a gym building. I do like the idea of the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. That's, it's promising a lot here. There we go. So I'm thinking we head to the gym first, because that'll level us up a bit. Then we'll head over to the Titan Pokemon right after that. Okay, now we can go. But we can't, like, fly or anything yet, so it's just kind of faster running now. Anyway. So does it south? No, I want to go this way, so I'm actually past it. So we're going to... Seymour. There we go. Then work our way between these buildings over this way. And here we are. Bud type should be okay-ish. Let's see what new options we have. You were electric sheep, but you evolve into not anywhere close to existing. Sheep would be okay if it stayed sheep. It does not. You are just a bird. Actually, we'll use this to replace our other just little bird, because then I don't have to worry about the fire aspect to it. I can just... Wow, you do nothing. 10, 9. We'll actually probably replace Spupo with... But we don't need two little birds. But Butterfly's not going to be good if I don't use any of like the stuff that makes it good. How do we want to do this? I like this little bird more than our other little bird, because this one is just a little bird and not fire. But Spear Puff seems kind of pointless. So we'll replace bird with bird. And then next one we get will be replacing Spear Puff. Add to party. You are more of a little bird than that little bird is. Your lowest level of something that has any health. Special attack fell, that's fine. This is special, so it should do less when special attack fell, but it's gonna get stronger immediately after anyway, because we keep using it. Let's keep going. Those are just dodges. I'm not sure what that even was. Is there any other things around here we can use? Oh, ran into a Diglett. As much as I love Diglett, we're gonna say no. I have no problem with Mud Slap, that seems perfectly reasonable. There's not much else around here, eh? There's the sheep things and Hoppip, and that's about it. Oh, little bird. Oh, that thing. Okay. This did not expand our selection as much as I'd hoped. We gained dog and sheep. Oh, I just and other little bird. Okay, it wasn't awful. Do we want one of the puppies? Can we get back up? No. Yes. Hmm. I kinda lost all interest in the butterfly when I'm like, but we can't use any of the good moves on it. Yep, that's a move we're never using. Oh, right, it's not gonna affect it, of course it's not. So... That also doesn't affect it. I mean, it makes sense. Good job. Just keep patching it. Hitting it with your foot doesn't work, but hitting it with your beak does. This way, is there anything good? Bud. Olives. Sheep. Again, not really. Okay. So. We're gonna attach a puppy, and then go to the gym. Well, that was good. Okay, yeah, we want this puppy. And that was a crit. Can we just... It seems very... I know I should weaken it first, but, you know. Hey, there we go. Yep, winged attack is fine. That is just... we're never gonna use Copycat. Winged attack is just tackle, but with as a bird. Yeah, that's... That is just... Oh, no, no. Oh, cancel. Who is... Well... Little bird is lowest. But you're also... Not in good... Oh, there we go. Not in a good spot health-wise, so it still fits that. Do. Okay. I feel a bit better about this team now. Okay, well, this is... There we go. Let's go do an olive roll. This way? Didn't they say it was to the north? Oh. Yes, it just didn't load in. There we go. Talking about olives makes me want that olive bread from a really yummy bakery near where I live. And they make this really good bread with olives in it. Like a lot of olives in it. Let's go do the olive roll. Okay, let's take the shortcut. Kricketune. Well, that did a lot. And that didn't do a lot. Oh, they're level 13. Okay. I see. You're 12 and have a flying move. Hmm. $560. Yep, let's do that. Yeah, that's... I don't think we're able to use a bullet seed. I'm okay with Aqua Jet. Inflict damage, it's Twitch attack, but water. So it's the same idea, it's just it goes fast and effectively just tackles it. But it's aquatic. Yeah, it's fine. That just bounced way over here. Okay. We kinda need to battle everybody just for the experience at this point. Good job, Starly. Thank you for moving out of the way there, Smolov. This way a little. Good enough? There we go. Yay! We did the olive roll. Yay, we did the olive roll. Okay. We should probably heal first, just like... Yeah... There's stuff on the ground, and I want to grab it before I forget. There we go. Okay, let's try the gym leader. It's the first gym. It should go pretty easy. Okay, let's do this now. At least we did bird early, so that's fine. Which will be very useful here. There we go. And we'll do that again. Moving fast, fine. Moving that fast? No. Hey, that did a lot. We'll just finish this thing off real quick. To other bird. We should go get the little fletch in their back and just have team of bird. That is adorable, though. The little bear with the little hat. Probably not blown mud at the target. I mean, it's really not hard to just throw mud at something. 2,700. That's pretty nice. Counts on the target. Also loses their speed set. Well, that's what many animals do. So, yeah. Yes, to heal. Also, 12 is now our lowest. Now, we can go back here and go this way, down towards the Titan there. Okay. Okay. Absolutely none of this is something that I feel like we can catch. Super potion. We can get some experience at least. Not end up in a situation like we have been where we're underleveled. Okay, if it doesn't crit us this time, we should be okay. Okay, so that did not go well. 13, 13, 13. You're all tied for next lowest. Again, Rookie is just a little bird, and that's fine. but it quickly becomes giant metal bird, and that's the problem. Straight face, that's fine. Lick, I mean, it's a dog, they love to do that. Snarl. Okay. These are all things that a dog does. That does nothing to it. Okay. So you've got nothing. Who else is 13? Hoppip is pretty low level. That also does nothing because of those defense trills. So let's poison it. That's fine. That's some pretty good defense you got going on there. I remember last time we were in this game and that Jigglypuff. Yeah. Okay, the poison will do it, so whatever. And now it too will splash. You go back to the top. I want to use Shinx because I kind of like it, like, as a Pokemon, but Cat with electric powers is kind of pushing it. And that's its whole thing, so... Off we go. Well, it's stone, so we should probably just put our water type up front. Where is it anyway? Speaking of the map. Over here. Set as destination. This way. For I am mighty. Let's get some experience. Is this the guy? This is the guy, isn't it? 17. That's an issue. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. Jigglypuff's normal type, so fighting should be good. Wait, isn't Jigglypuff a fairy now? Oh, normal and fairy, okay. This is about the first time it just has a high chance of landing critical hits. Kind of meh. Bite is power 60, I do like that. That lowers special attack. Lower speed, we're probably never gonna use that one, so. Unfortunately, all of that experience did not go on to the one that is lowest level, so we just, yeah. Leftovers is a mighty item indeed. We are officially mighty. Oh, and Starly's evolving from bird to bigger bird. Staravia. Let's go heal again. Do. So she clearly says all the tidbits that I shared with you. So does that confirm that all of the Pokemon centers are staffed by the same person? Who just somehow gets ahead of us every time? Can climb up this tower here. And up here. And a metronome. Being able to get metronome that early seems like it would be fun. Not really usable in this run, but for another one. This is... okay, it's still the strongest one. That's fine, so it doesn't affect us. That's perfect, keep doing that. There we go. I like Demetriel, but mimics do not exist, so sadly, we're not using them. Okay, now the whole stone titan thing, let's get the water type up there. Let that dancing crab over there. Yeah, you go, little guy. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's sad. Mister. Okay, here's another leaf. Let's go. Catch the massive one? I wish we could, eh? It would be so much better if we could just catch titans and just throw our Pokeball out and just something that big pops out. Ploff. Lock. What is that? Can no longer escape. That's great. You should stop us from escaping again. Attack Rose. Special attack Rose. Speed Rose. Defense fell. Special defense fell. Okay. I cannot catch it. Like, that's not even an option. If you see, like, right above where battle is, like, I don't have Pokeballs or anything. Oh! Okay. This is gone. That's bad. You're the next biggest thing we have. Yeah. I mean, if you want, I can catch a different cloth and just kind of pretend it's this one. We can do that. Just call it Stony Cliff Titan. And that steps away. It is a crab, so it would work. You're right. Okay. Just for you, after this guy, we'll go catch another cloth, and yeah, pretend it's the Titan. We totally caught the Titan. It is a thing that we did. Serving up a helping up defeat, and to be clear, she does mean their defeat, right? Not ours? Just to clarify. Defense. Special defense spell. Yeah, just keep it in shelter. That's good. Keep it up. By the synthesis. User restores its own HP. The amount of HP regained varies. I mean, things can heal. Generally not that fast, mind you, but yeah, it just kinda disappears, you know. It just poof, it's gone. I forgot there's these whole things every time. But we upgraded Maridon here. It's sort of impressive that he made that badge. He made some point. He did make that for us, and we just get rid of it. So if it's having that effect on Rhydon, what is that doing to us over the course of the adventure? We should probably keep some of this legendary plant to study and give to the scroll. These Titans are worth doing just to upgrade Miraidon. Okay, let's start at your cloth. Can we find one around where the... Yes, okay. This one is hanging out near where the Titan was, so... Okay. We'll weaken it down. That did a lot less than I'd hoped. What was I taught again? Sure. Another one. If we just not very effective move just to bring it down a bit more. Ooh, that was close. Oh, crit, that's why, okay. Okay. There we go. Fluff. Okay, so we caught the Stony Cliff Titan. We have 12 3 words, so that's 4 letters per word. Stony Cliff Titan. Stony Cliff Titan. See? We taught the Stony Cliff Titan. There we go. We totally taught it. Add it to our party. You know what? The taunt has been actually pretty bad. So, there we go. What are moves like? Those are noises. Just like vice drips and speeds from both sides. I mean that. Yeah, that's what crabs do. Attacks with a punch. It's called rock smash, but like it just punches them. That's fine. To prevent touch from flame, sure. Arms spread wide. That's what crabs do. Rock tip. These are hurls of boulders at the target to inflict damage. That one's kind of pushing it. Thank you. You're welcome. Anytime. If you have any requests of like, hey, I want this Pokemon, we'll go get that Pokemon. We should go heal though. Oh, are we like right by the net city anyway? I mean, yes, but we can't... Words. Yes, but we cannot fly there. A lot of things are low, so I kind of want to just go heal. That goes right up. Okay. So we'll just jump off. And then head back up. And then just looking at the... Looking at the time. We're reached here, we're probably just gonna... stop here for the night, and the next time we'll take on the next gym. It's a little early, but it's a nice spot. And the next stuff's gonna put us over anyway, so... We're good. Here, we started a new thing. We'll continue this next week. So thank you everybody for joining for this, and just to, because we have a minute to go over how this is going to work again based off the phrasing that PoisonDart66 had. Only going to use Pokemon that reasonably could exist. We have a duck, a flamingo, a bird, a shiny, a dog, and a crab. And I'm only going to use moves that also make sense. But those are independent checks of each other. Otherwise, nothing to do anything, and it would just be a right pain and be super restrictive. So, Pokemon that could reasonably exist, moves that make sense and could reasonably be a thing, and any move that passes that check can be used on any Pokemon that passes that check. That's how it's gonna work. And we'll continue this next time. So, thanks everyone for joining, and have a shining week, everybody.